Welcome to 5 Minutes of Peace, a time for you to reflect, recharge, and renew. 5 minutes to awaken something within yourself. Created by thepeaceroom.love. On today's episode, we have a special guest for you. Please enjoy.
I'm Jacqueline Suskin. You're in the perfect time for a slow, careful reflection because the beginning of the year, the winter season, is so full of time and space. And that will usually be the time in my life when I will piece together what the coming year will look like for me. And I love to think about time and my practice. It's not just seasonally, but also just when I consider the expanse of a year or what I might get done in a year. The first thing I ask myself is, where am I at energetically? How am I feeling? My mind, my body, my spirit? Because those things have to be tended before I could ask myself to make something new. And if I don't tend those things, then when I try to show up to my practice and make something new, it might be a little bit watered down, or it might be confusing. It might be a little less complex than I'd like it to be because I don't have the energy to attend to it as I would like to. So in this winter season, in this new season of a new year, there's this chance to get yourself feeling whatever level of energy you need to feel in order to step into that new creation. And I think that's where I would suggest that you begin, finding some alignment with that kind of care and consideration. This poem is called The Eye of Consciousness. It appears in my book, A Year in Practice. And it comes from this idea of what happens when we turn inward. The eye of consciousness. We call the moment brutal, tallying death as we mark history, losing traction, watching the whole function of the free world loosen its grip on erratic reality. But consciousness is an open eye that witnesses everything without cringing, without blinking, ever aware and curious. It does not have a body. It floats through us, the cosmos, taking note. Even now, it stares unfazed, receiving the current chaos, recognizing familiar devastation, awash in the constant rush of information that will soon again change. It leaves this small point in time for the next, all past held in pupil, all knowledge in iris, weightless, and traveling onward with ease. I'm Jacqueline Suskin. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for listening, and thank yourself for taking 5 minutes of peace. If you would like to know more about the Peace Room and our Reiki treatments, crystal healings, and workshops, go to www.thepeaceroom.love.